Hello, everyone. Welcome to Poor Choices. It sounds so sad when I talk like that.
You sound so miserable. You sound like you're about to break up with us. Like, welcome to Poor Choices. And also, I hate you all. And it's not you, or it's
And
not
I
me, it's you. And this relationship is over. And I don't want to hear none of your shenanigans.
so yeah, we're breaking up, you know.
XY girl is dead. She is
I'm
DED
dying.
dead.
I got heat sickness, and then I think I got like a sore throat, and yeah. So here we are, but we're here.
All that
That's why I haven't streamed.
all that healthy eating has turned against your immune system is what's going
Well,
on.
to be fair, I had a bowl of pasta like a couple of days ago, and I was like, "This is so good. I miss carbs."
Pasta's so good.
Yes, I see you, Valiant. I don't know why you're getting us a sloppy seconds. What are you talking about? Oh no. Oh goodness. Wow, I guess my title has triggered frog finance right now.
What happened to Frog? Because I get first. What's
I'm
going
not
on?
highlighting that. Broken HYMENS led to broken relationships.
Is that at the beginning? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Where is oh, I see it. Oh yeah, broken high. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm just gonna sip out of my super cute heart-shaped mug that I can't stop talking. Look how cute this is, you guys. I can't turn it so much, but
Valiant says relationships are not broken, society is. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are broken, and it's not a very easy problem to solve with one statement.
XY girl is also broken.
I'm also broken. Valiant, thank you for becoming a new member. Yay! This is so destroy my voice. Oh no.
I was gonna try and help you out here, but you're doing great. I got you.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm bobbing my head. I do like the VTuber thing. It is kind of fun.
I thought about it because there's just sometimes I don't want to be on camera. Like, no offense, guys, when I'm streaming my games, sometimes just like I don't want to put makeup on. I thought about it, but then I don't know that I could. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. I don't know that I'm
Valiant,
that smart.
are you gonna come to Canada to deliver this chicken soup? That will
What
you?
chicken soup? You don't even really need chicken soup. Do you just need chicken broth, like chicken bone broth delivered to your house, and then you just warm it up in a coffee mug, and then you can just drink that. It'll be fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's keto. That's still on your keto thing if you do that.
I spent all day in bed today. I was so happy when the Nooner was canceled. And then yesterday, I texted Tugs at what time was it? 2 p.m. my time?
Oh yeah, I had just gone live when you texted me. So maybe it was that. No, it was about 5 o'clock when I went live. You were like, I am dead. You had just woken up from your sleep.
Oh yes, no, I texted you at 2 p.m. my time, and I was like,
Yeah,
so I'm going to nap. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up, and just so you know, it's not you. It's literally me.
I was like, it's fine. I get it. I'm not as pretty as Max. It's okay. I get it.
It's not even Max. There's no one. It's just me. And so yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna stream with you later.
I'm like, it's okay. I'm already live. Kiss my ass. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't that. It's fine. I was not mean to her. I was not mean. I would have been perfectly okay if you had wanted me to host this by myself, by the way.
No, I'm
It
here
no,
and
you're like, "No, F it."
I have things. I'll just not talk as much, even though I'm talking a hell of a lot. Um,
Mhm.
mhm. Can
Mhm.
you do the super chats? Oh, hi J.A. Schwalbach, by the way. Catch you
Back!
later. Yes, yes.
At least make the boobies bigger. Yeah, I mean, if you're
Um,
gonna VTube, right? If I ever do a VTube avatar, I'm going, like, Zia status.
oh my God. I've seen them. She sent me a picture of them. They're
Did
beautiful.
she? I didn't even
Yeah.
know that that happened. Somebody in the chat yesterday was, I think it was GRP maybe, was like, "Zia got, bigger boobs," and I'm like, "Did
Yeah.
you just have surgery? What's going on?" So he gave me the
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, shoot, I'd get bigger ones too. They're in there anyway. You might as well. F it."
Well, this was the free VTube, so if people want me to do this for realsies, then yeah, but I think real boobies are better than
It's
fake
cute.
boobies.
It's interesting. She only moves like, she doesn't move her mouth. She moves your head, though, like, when you're moving your head or something, she's moving. That's
It's
interesting.
totally tracking my mouse. I tried
Oh,
to
is that
do
what it is?
I tried to do lip sync, but it doesn't really work. Oh wait, I know
Mm.
why, because it's not on the right microphone.
Okay, 2
Here.
things here.
There we
1,
go.
there you go, now she's moving. First of all, shield wall, Extra Girl has seen my boobs, and I have seen her boobs, so be jealous. They're very nice boobs, by the way. Secondly, where did it go? Where did it go? Someone got a sunburn. Yeah, buddy! The sun was out. Look at this. I don't even care. Look at this. It's
She
beautiful.
has more tan than I do in one day. I hate you. I
I was
hate you.
outside yesterday for an hour and a half in the sun, and tomorrow I'm gonna flip over and do the other side, like my back, and get that all
Booty.
nice and brown, probably pink. Yeah, well, no, not my booty because I'm a little chunky monkey, but we'll have my bikini top on, and we'll start that side tan, and then Friday with the sun, I'll flip back over, and we'll get the rest of this because I want to, I don't want to
Ooh,
overdo this, but
I love
yeah,
it.
buddy, look at that.
I love it.
I'm
Yay!
so sick of being pale. I'm so like, I was telling Duke the other day, I'm like, I am so cranky. I hate winter. I love winter all the way through like New Year's Eve, and then I'm done. I don't want it anymore. January is depressing as hell. February is okay. You get Valentine's Day and Groundhog Day. It's always fun, because it's kind of like, and then I'm so sick of winter. I'm like, I'm so sick. It's been so rainy and cloudy here. I'm just like, I'm dying. I need sunlight. So I was totally doing lizard status yesterday, just out in the sunlight. Yeah, I love the sun.
Oh my
Precious.
gosh. Oh my
It was
gosh.
bad.
There's so much love in
Anyway,
the chat right now. I love it. Can you read some of the super chats?
yes. Let's see. I think are these in order? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Jason Webster for Australian $5. Hi to the wonderful expert girl and easygoing tugs. Another great episode of Poor Choice. Poor Choice, just one poor choice. That's true because I'm the only one drinking. Is underway, so you're not wrong. Thank
Yeah.
you so much
Thank
for
you,
the $5.
Jason.
Let's see. Mongoose for 5 British pounds. Hi, Extra Girl and Tugs. I can't stay, but I wanted to say hi and hope you feel better soon, X-Ray. Oh, thanks,
Thank you,
Mongoose.
psychotic mongoose.
Also, kudos to Mongoose for the horse cock song. If you know, you know.
Da,
If
da,
you don't
da,
know,
da, 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 da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da.
da, da. It's my favorite song. Mongoose also gifted 5 Poor Choices memberships. Yay! Thanks, Mongoose. Bye, Mongoose.
Thank you, mongoose. Bye, mongoose.
Ian, so forth for 50 British
Ah,
pounds. What's this grift about? What grift? Are we grifting?
it's me. He's talking about me because anytime it's
Oh,
about grifting, it's me.
her new
Uh,
grift is pretending to be sick all the time. I'm just kidding. She's
I
actually sick.
wish, because then I wouldn't be sick and I would have spent a day doing work. But no, I'm in bed because every time I got out of bed, I was like, man. Thank you, Ian.
Thank
You're
you,
my favorite
Ian.
clut.
GJJ. Oh, geez, say that 3 times fast. GJJ gifted 5 Poor Choices memberships. Thank you, GJJ. I
Thank
cannot
you
say that fast.
for the memberships.
Thank you.
And
Excellent.
Valiant. Oh my
You want me
God.
to keep going? Okay. Valiant Renegade for 10 Poor Choices memberships. Oh my God, that's like 100 memberships tonight. Wow, guys. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Valiant. I love seeing green.
And our last super chat as of right now Jason Webster for another Australian $5. Just finished working out, so I am literally pumped for this episode. Yes!
Yeah. How'd you work out, Jason?
I love it.
I wish
I
I could work
also worked
out.
out this morning. It was a good
So
time.
jealous. I'm so jealous.
Cavateno's in the chat. I blame Extra Girl for a No Cock Like Horsecock song occasionally popping in my head. Yeah, and yeah, there are remixes. It's scary.
It's actually Mr. Porkchop's fault. So
yeah, I also have a Mr. Porkchop blurb now. Something about Mongoose would know, but he's not here. Yeah, the horse cock in his ear, and then the other one that I saved that Mongoose sent me was like, "I'd like to something his nuts," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what that's from," but
yeah, he has a potty mouth. That one. Okay. I found some videos. They're very funny.
Okay.
But what's this?
I don't know
here?
what this is, B-Bean. Laura Owens' fake pregnancy.
Is
What?
this
Who
like
is
someone
Laura
from
Owens?
Bachelor?
I don't know what this is. I'm gonna Google it right now while you're pulling up those
Okay.
videos.
This is I thought this was like a great video showing how with some women equality is not really a thing. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this, Kelly.
Ooh, I love this video. I love this video.
Oh, so you know it. Okay, good, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, imagine someone just comes up and grabs your boobies. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I think that's like super disgusting behavior.
Well, people think that they can. So the Gaston. So for those of you who don't know, I used to work for Disney, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight. There are certain characters that have a little bit more leeway than other characters. So the villains, your Cruella de Vil, your Ursula, like those face characters, Gaston, Stitch, the guy that's in the Stitch suit, or girl usually, that's in the Stitch suit. Like certain characters can get away with being a little bit more forward, open, not out of character per se, but like more of a personality than other characters can. So like all the princesses all act the same. They have to say the same things, they have to pose the same way, blah, blah, right? Whereas these characters can kind of have a little fun. Chip and Dale's another one. Gaston is famous for being super interactive, super flirty, because that's the character, but the guy that plays him is allowed a little bit more leeway. So this girl, probably seeing a bunch of TikTok videos where the Gastons are flirtatious and whatever, thought that she could get away with it because he has acted that way in the past, but it's never inappropriate. It's just more like they just have a little bit more leeway. Like they don't have as short a leash; they have a little bit longer leash. And so she thought she could get away with it. And one, you're in a family friendly park. I know Disney has a lot of questionable things going on, but the bottom line is like there's kids around and you're acting sexually inappropriate, so that's going to automatically get you a no. And two. Like you're only supposed to grab his, like they have certain poses, so you grab the bicep, all that stuff. Like you, like I don't know what this girl was thinking. She obviously saw those videos and thought she could get away with just completely being a certain way. And I love the fact that he just shut her down. It was like, no.
Yeah. And I mean, like biceps is one thing, but I think anything like head, neck, trunk, like you can maybe do a shoulder, but not anything like
the princes, if you ever meet the princes, Prince Charming, Prince Philip, all that you can put your hand, like they'll do loop arms, like they'll lock arms with you like this. You could do your shoulders on their hand like this kind of thing. And and then like Gaston does like the bicep, and you can hold the bicep or pretend to hang off the bicep. That's always a fun picture, especially with the Gastons, because it's just funny, is where you pretend like to hang off the bicep like he's so strong he's holding you up. But you can't. And this goes with the girls too. Like I've seen guys trying to get handsy with the princesses, and they get shut down real quick. And depending on who sees it, what you do, that's a ban from Disney for life. Fun fact.
like
So
I think if like it was the
life.
opposite way around and it was a princess and a guy did that, insta ban, right?
Oh, instant ban. Yeah. And it also depends on the character too, like the guy that's in the suit or the girl that's in the suit. Like obviously the women it would most likely be an instant ban, especially if everybody saw it. But in this case, it really depends on him and he could have very well been like told his handler to call security and have her removed from the property. I don't know if he did. I don't know the aftermath of this, but it just mostly looks like he just kicks her out of the picture. Um but yeah, people think they can do whatever they want just because this character kind of can break character and have fun with it, but you can't do that.
Well, it's part of that, and maybe it's a part of like, I probably could do way more than a dude can these days. I think there's a
Mhm.
small like, women are allowed a lot of leeway um
Yeah.
in behavior, obviously because it's behavior has been a lot more forgiven than male behaviors, at least in current day. So,
Oops.
yeah. Um,
Oh, nowhere to go.
I'll touch people like that.
Don't touch people. Yeah, I just love it. BBean says, "How can Disney ban for life? They do not check IDs. They do, however, have your fingerprints. So yes, they do check ID. So when you buy it, for those of you who have been in Disney in a while, Universal does this too. They used to check your IDs back in the day. Fun fact, especially if you had certain passes because you had to get like a reoccurring situation. They actually take your picture. So back in the day, it would take your picture to align with the pass. So if you had like a 3 or 4 day pass, they would take your picture. Universal did this up until a couple years ago. Take your picture, and then you would scan your pass, and your picture would pop up, so you couldn't swap passes with people. So what they do now is they actually so if you're an annual pass holder, you get a picture and a fingerprint. If you are just like a couple day pass or a day pass holder, they scan your fingerprint for in and out entry throughout the park. So if your fingerprint gets scanned, you get banned for Disney for life. They know who you are because you're the one who purchased the ticket. And your name is on the ticket because everybody's name has to be on their certain ticket, and they register it with your fingerprint. So if you get banned from Disney and you go to swipe your fingerprint in, it will flag it, and security will come and get you. So,
Oh my goodness.
oh yeah.
That
Back in the day, it
is,
was a picture,
like,
so like your picture would pop up or
so
whatever, or your name
intense.
would pop up. Yeah, it's crazy because even before like the fingerprints, like the picture thing, when you buy your ticket, the barcode on your ticket is assigned to your name, right? So even before the picture, even before they started doing pictures, which they've been doing pictures for forever, but even before that, you would scan your barcode, it would pop up with your name, just like when you check into a hotel, your name gets flagged. If you get red flagged at a hotel for anything, gambling, cheating, whatever, it flashes on the computer like red,
Uh,
and it'll tell them, like it'll pop up. So when you buy your ticket online and it says X-ray girl, 2-day pass, bought a ticket online. Um, when you go to scan it in, it'll actually flag. You won't see it, but it'll flag for them on their computer, and it'll because it's under your name. So now it's fingerprints and picture,
wow.
all that. But back in the day, it was based on the name. It's wild, wild, wild,
I
wild, wild.
feel like I learned so much just now.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, we'll pivot a bit here. Have you ever watched a show called Love Is Blind?
I watched a little bit of the first season. I never did get to the end, but it's an interesting concept and I like it. I
Um,
like it a lot.
For those who don't know, Love Is Blind is a reality show on Netflix where you date it just hearing someone's voice. So they don't see you, they don't know your height, your ethnicity, what you look like. And after that, you have to get engaged in order to meet each other in person. So I think it's like an
Mhm.
interesting concept of like trying to get to know someone really well. And trust me, when you have no distractions and you're trying to fill a conversation, you'll know quickly if you like someone or not.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And, so after you get engaged, you go on, like, a week vacation with the person, so now you're trying to build a physical relationship, and then you go back to your real life, so you get everything back, your social media, you live with the person in, like, a condo and just try to see I think for 3 weeks, and then you either get married
Mhm.
at the end or you break up. Well, not
Yeah.
everyone breaks up, but.
Well, and some people, the minute they'll agree to me, I saw at least in the first season, did get towards the end. Now that I'm talking about this, I didn't finish it, but I got kind of towards the end. There was a couple of couples in the first season that agreed to meet up, and the minute like he saw her and or she saw him, they immediately were like, no.
And for some people, it is like that
Whoops.
too, right?
Yep.
So, well,
Oopsies.
it's an interesting concept, and I think as long as you are both kind of attractive, it might work, but,
Mm.
um, I mean, our lovely favorite person that we love on the internet, who, uh, is
Oh no.
controversial.
Oh god.
So these are 2 of the contestants on Love is Blind. One is a mother, one is not. Um, and she goes, "Man, you have to marry one. Left is a single mother, right is no kids. Which one would you marry?"
Oh, dang. The left, I think, is, like, more aesthetically pleasing too to most men. You know, just the way she carries herself and, like, she's obviously very fit, whereas the one on the right is a little bit more heavy set. I mean, she's still beautiful and curvy, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging, but she's compared to the 2, she's a little bit more heavy set, but she has no kids. But the other oh, this is a tough one.
I know, right? So I mean, I haven't watched more than an episode of the show. Both seem like really nice people from what I can tell so far.
Oh, is this
And
the Megan Fox fiasco?
I don't
Uh,
know. I've only watched like
uh
1 episode, so
So one of
wait.
the girls and Justin will have to see if Justin, can you tell me? I can't remember. I don't know the whole story, but one of them was like, I get told they look like Megan Fox.
Um, I'm gonna guess the one on the left.
Neither of them do, in my personal opinion. Actually, the one on the left kind of looks like a actual female version of Dylan. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. Never mind. Um,
No.
but one of the yes, okay. So these are the Megan Fox ladies. Okay, that makes sense. How did
Wait, both of
Pearl
them said they look like Megan Fox?
I don't know which one it was. I just know that one of them was like, "I look like Megan Fox," and I don't know which one it was. I just saw a blurb about it scrolling through Twitter and it was like, "This is not Megan Fox." And the girl on the right, I did see the girl on the right. So I don't know if it was her that said it or if people were like, "No, she looks more like Megan Fox than the girl that actually said it." I have no idea. There was a big drama. I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me who.
It's dramatic now. The one on the right, and she now says that she regrets saying that. How can it do anything but set ridiculous expectations? Oh no. I would love to see when they met after she
No.
said she looks like Megan Fox.
Here's the
Like,
thing though,
no.
weight aside, I kind of see it in her face. I could see it kind of in her face,
She's
and I
pretty.
think she said it I don't know the context because I didn't watch it. I think she said it my guess would be that she said it in a way to, like because they can't see each other, right? So she's trying to give this guy, like, a visual. You know what I mean? "Oh,
But
I look like Megan Fox." So in his head, he's thinking, like, rail skinny, big old bitties, all this limp, plumper, plastic whatever he's thinking, right? But in her face, I kinda see it. I kinda see where she's coming from.
but I think that maybe she should have set better expectations with her body than, "I'm a curvier
Yeah.
girl." Yeah, or
Mhm,
something like that.
mhm.
'Cause,
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. What can I say as my celebrity lookalike? I actually don't think I have one, except, all the
I
Asians, right? But,
The only one I ever got told I looked like and it's been years, but when I was younger growing up, I got told I looked like Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like, people would be like, "Oh my god, you look like Jennifer Love Hewitt," and should we have the same, like, face shape? So, heart-shaped face, right? Like, long and then this is
Mhm.
so I use her for if I wanna try a new haircut, I'm like, "Would this look good on Jennifer Love Hewitt?" Because we have a similar face shape, but I'm like, "I don't see it," but that's where I used to get that a lot when I was younger and a lot skinnier.
Yeah. So, let's see down here. So, uh, and we're just
Just
gonna
pick
pick
one.
what
I wanna see
chat.
who won.
So chat picked left. So, oh, the
Oh,
left
see,
one
I knew it
won.
because she's
Oh
hotter.
no.
She's hotter aesthetically looking wise, right? She's hotter. That's I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
this guy said neither, 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 neither. Tattoo, stay away. Oh wow. Some people are very mean in this, but you know,
Yeah.
personally, I wouldn't want to date someone who goes on reality television either. So,
Yeah, that's the real question, honestly. I wonder what Pearl was trying to get out of that. Like,
She
do you
was
think she was trying to be like, "Oh, see, they'll pick the one that doesn't have kids, even though she's fat because she doesn't have kids," and that would totally if that was her argument, that totally went the opposite direction.
I mean, at 51.2%, yeah.
Yeah. Whoopsie doodles.
So, I don't know. Maybe if she didn't have tattoos, because I guess a lot of people were turned off by the tattoos that she had.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't know. You know, people definitely. I think the left one, of course, aesthetically wise, looks a lot more pleasing.
Look at
Um,
Valiant says hold on, wait.
uh,
Valiant with a hot take. The one on the
read it.
right, based on visuals alone, absent any other data, puts off problem vibes. She looks like a left-wing disaster. I'm going for the girl on the left. The kid issue isn't a problem by itself. Really? Because out of the two, the one on the left looks like she's high maintenance AF.
Let's bring up the picture again. We'll make it weird. Okay, so
She's stunning. She really is, honestly.
okay, you look at this. The one on the right has I know you can't see my mouse, but her nails are longer and more
Mhm.
gnarlier than not gnarly, I shouldn't say pointier
Oh,
than the
like a
one on the
stiletto
left.
shape or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah. Already big red flag for me personally.
Mhm.
Um the outfit doesn't bother me. Maybe it's the smile or the sneer that Valiant's looking at. Like
Maybe. She just seems and listen, I know these are promo photos for the show, like, they do it with The Bachelor too, they get everybody dressed up, they take these pictures, blah, blah. She just seems so out of place in that outfit. I don't know that she normally dress and I could be wrong, again, have not I'm just going off based off of first impressions here because 'cause I've not seen it.
yeah, can you read this?
Valiant Renegade says, "Not necessarily the one on the left seems high maintenance, but the one on the right feels more desperate to be." Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
I
I can see that.
understand what you're saying too. The
I can
desperation
see
is,
that.
not attractive in my opinion either, so, um, I'm rewatching Jersey Shore, and it's highly entertaining, but I would love to do, like, a relationship study on every relationship that's been
Oh
on
my
there. I think it'd
gosh.
be a fun set of
I you
videos.
know what? And when you're done with Jersey Shore, start Vanderpump Rules because the amount of insanity that these girls are, we could do an entire year on the red flags that are these people in Vanderpump Rules. I'm on season 3 and I'm like, "No way.
These
No
people are
way."
crazy.
These
I
people are
love it, though. That's why I love reality show, and I have only watched less than an episode of Love Is Blind, so maybe I'll watch more, we'll see.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
'Cause I feel like those 2 characters are very prominent in the show. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so yeah, yeah. Aw, Valiant, we loved your story with your woman, and also it was really fun meeting your daughter. She was very
Aw.
sassy, I loved it. Can I get you to read
Honestly
this? Oh,
oh, yeah.
after what you were saying.
Oh, I don't remember. Justin said Vanderpump, the bit I watched was nutso. Honestly, these people are insane. With Kristen anyway, but it will maybe I'll get X-Ray Girl to watch it with me, and now that she's sick, she may not have a choice, and, like, it is wow, and then in Vegas, we should go to her there's a bar, a Vanderpump Rules bar in
If
Caesar's
there's
Palace,
time, that'd be great.
if we have time,
Yeah,
because that would be fun content, because it's beautiful in there, and all of her drinks are anyway, that's a whole other story, but they're gorgeous, and they all have, like, little flowers in them, and they're so pretty.
love
So
it.
mhm,
Um,
mhm. Jason Webster for an Australian $10. PSA, the Disney apocalypse yeah, Disney apocalypse is still underway. For public safety and sanity, please refrain from Disney theme parks, films, and Disney Plus till further notice. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm going to Epcot. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I do like Epcot. I wanna at least go to Disney once to say I've been there, just once, but I did prioritize Universal,
Oh,
over Disney.
I love Universal so much. But Epcot has a special place in my heart. And
'Cause of the
Disneyland
drinks.
one of these days with the Vegas meetups, we gotta schedule, like, an extra couple days so that you and I can go to Disneyland.
Wait, in
And we'll
Vegas?
do yeah, we can make the 4-hour drive to Disneyland, like, after the meetup for a couple days, one of these
Oh,
years.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. I was like, in Vegas? I didn't know there was one
Mm,
there. Cool, cool,
mm-mm.
cool. I'm gonna read this so that you feel even worse, Ian. Thanks for the 50 British pounds. I'm sorry, X-ray really does sound sick. I withdraw my grifter comment when I see a doctor's note. No.
Wait, does Mark count as the doctor? Or do you count? Because technically you both are in the medical profession, so just write your
Well,
own notes.
we're not real doctors, but um, you know, I honestly I came to my desk and I was like, people are playing this game called what was it called again? Nightingale. I want to play Nightingale. And I got to my computer, I installed it, and I was like, I'm too hot. My voice sucks, and I'd rather make sure I could speak for this show.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna get Nightingale too. It looks interesting. I posted on Twitter and I was like, all right, somebody tell me what the heck this thing is about because I
yeah.
don't even know what it is. And Kara, of course, she jumped in and was like, it's this, and this. I think you'd like it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Also, I didn't tweet anything except for X-Men today. Think about that. That's weird for me. So, yeah, I watched
X-Men.
X-Men, X2, the third one, Wolverine Origins, and I'm about to
Oh,
start
yes.
I'm about to start the kids one with James McAvoy. I love him.
I love that one. The Days of Future Past. Is that what you're talking about?
I think that's the second one because I have First Class. I'm skipping the Wolverine movie. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I still that last Wolverine movie was so bad. So I mean, bad in comparison to the other X-Men movies, but like better than current day.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ian. I forgot who I was thanking there for a moment. Oh God. Am I being made fun of in the chat? Is it
No, they're asking if you have the
RSV?
beer bug.
I don't know. I didn't get myself tested. But my
It
plans are gonna
doesn't
have to
matter at this
change
point.
as you know, I had things to do, people to see, food to eat, but I don't think I should. um, can I get you to read this?
Jason Webster for Australian $5. If I were to find a married woman with personality like either Extra Girl or Tugs, I would consider myself the luckiest man on earth. I'm sending that to
Oh,
Duke. I'm gonna send
that's
it to
so
Duke.
sweet, Mark. You
Next
hear
time you're
that?
feeling sassy, Duke, you just remember this.
Dirk.
Dirk.
I can't call him that now. Dirk. That was
Dirk.
the ugliest
Dirka
laugh
Dirka.
ever.
Dirka 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 Dirka.
Thank you. That was so cute.
Dirka Dirka Dirka.
Andrew Matthews with 2 British pounds. X-Ray, what did you think of Starship Troopers? It was a funny movie. It was
Did you watch
adorable.
it? I love
Yes.
that movie.
Mike made me watch it 2 days ago, and, it was just a very fun I say fun, but, people died. But
Yeah, well,
it
a lot
was
of people
fun to
died.
watch a movie, 'cause
A lot of people died, yeah.
yeah, people I didn't want to die, and then I made Mark not look at the booby scene. I was
Oh,
kidding, though. I
well,
was like, "Honey, you can't watch. Those are
don't
boobies
look.
on screen."
Saw, you turn that movie off right now. That movie is awful. I don't know how anybody liked that movie. I was so bored for 3.5 hours. I still have no idea what happened other than giant bomb go boom, which I already knew because, US history in school. I live here. It was awful.
No.
Duke fell asleep, and he's a big history he loves, like, the history movie like that, he loves that stuff. He fell asleep, I was cooking, wasn't really paying attention, and I missed nothing. I missed nothing. There is nothing of importance that happens in that film other than giant bomb go boom. Like,
Mhm.
anyway, movie's
It's
awful.
all good. It's all good. I definitely watch, Starship Troopers again. Yeah,
I
very
love that
much so.
movie. The movie's
And
hilarious.
it's kind of, interesting coming from the game to the, movie
Oh, that's right.
'cause
Yes.
The fighting stuff is very like, there's no story in the game. It's just, survive, get out of there.
Mhm.
And so having a little story like that was kind of fun because, I saw the commercial and the gifts and stuff like that, but nothing of that nature. And it was pretty cool. So I'll
Yeah.
watch it again at some point. Um, After X-Men, maybe. um, Jonathan, thank you for the 5. I swear I'm
Just showing
excited.
love. Still with the kiddos.
Aw, hi, kitties. I
Hi, kitty.
so waved, and obviously my avatar didn't wave because it's not that fancy.
This is
Um,
extra girly now.
very excited, yay!
And her avatar is like,
I don't give an F what you say.
you saying the
Oh,
shower scene was the best part of Oppenheimer? I don't honestly no, the
Starship
best part of
Trooper.
of Starship Troopers. Yes, correct. Mhm. I was like, of
Mm,
Oppenheimer. I'm like, I don't remember a
um,
shower scene in Oppenheimer. But there are boobs in
yeah,
Oppenheimer. So there's
yeah.
that. Just fast
This
forward to the boobs and the boom in Oppenheimer, and you're good to go.
I feel like the boobs would be better in Oppenheimer than in Starship Troopers. Sorry. She's got more voluptuous boobies, to be fair. So,
Wait, are you
yeah.
talking about whatchamacallit? What's her nuts?
The blonde chick.
Yeah, what the heck is her name? Florence Pugh?
Yeah, she's got big boobies.
She does have nice boobs. That's very true.
Right? And sorry, the girl who played Dixie, the redhead, she's she's cute, but not that
Oh,
voluptuous.
Meyer. Oh, my favorite, you know what? Ironically, Dina Meyer is my favorite Batgirl. And she was only
Oh,
Batgirl in one
oh,
season.
Dizzy.
Terrible TV show. No. Terrible TV show, but I kinda like it. It's one of my guilty pleasures called Birds of Prey. Dina Meyer played Barbara Gordon, and she was a great Barbara Gordon. I wish we got her as actual Barbara Gordon because she
Oh
nailed
no. So
nailed it.
sad. See. All right. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen this video, but it's caused all types of problems in my
What is
feed.
this?
Yeah, this is why your girlfriend dumped you. It's a really long, convoluted explanation only a girl could make up. Sorry,
Typical.
I have judgments.
If you are a boy who's ever been dumped by your girlfriend for seemingly no apparent reason and you're looking for answers, this is what happened. Okay, this is you guys. You guys are in a happy relationship, and now all of a sudden you have one simple, fixable problem. For this example, we're going to use no good morning text. And your girlfriend who loves you, she's really happy with you. She comes to you and she tells you, she's like, hey, do you think we could start doing good morning texts? Like, it'd mean a lot to me if you text me good morning. So you, her loving boyfriend, agree to give her good morning texts. But something happened, and for whatever reason, you stopped giving her good morning texts. So now we have a bigger problem.
I just want to preface this and say if you need a good morning text to feel good in your relationship, and that's the one thing you need, absolutely okay, great. But if it's just one little thing that you can maybe overlook, and maybe them saying I love you makes more, priority, then I don't see why you can't understand a good morning text either. Like, say your guy worked night shift and he's so tired when he comes home from work. You don't want to text you good morning. You just want to sleep. That's what I think about. I don't know. But that's just the example in itself. Um, Anyways, you can go on.
She now thinks that you don't care enough about her to send her good morning texts, even though she asked. But she's going to be like, you know what? This is still kind of a small problem. I'm just going to remind him. She reminds you, you're like, oh my gosh, that's right. I did agree to that. Okay, I will text you good morning. Unfortunately, though, you didn't follow through again. Now we have confirmed that you do not care enough to text her good morning, even though this is a simple, fixable problem. This is now a big problem. So now your girlfriend, who has never picked fights before in her life, starts picking a bunch of little fights about all these different things because she believes that you do not care enough. Through all of these picking fights with you, though, she still loves you and likes you enough to want to be with you, even though you guys have all these little problems now. until one day these become unattractive to her. She's going to realize that all of these little things that you do that remind her
pause
that
it.
you care about her enough.
What are the little? I can't read it. What are the little things in the
Okay.
tiny circles? Can you read it?
Didn't compliment my haircut. Didn't remember my dog's birthday. 5 minutes late to dinner. 5 dishes in the sink. Your face.
This is very specific. I feel like she's speaking from personal experience here. Okay, all right, okay.
I mean, I will say this, that if I've seen people do this, and people by women, I suppose, where they fixate on one thing, and this is just an example from like high school, where a girl was like, he should know when I'm upset. I'm like, well, you have to communicate with them, right? But then they won't, and then they'll have those little things that they pick at until the guy breaks up with her, or she breaks up with him, either or. Like, she basically becomes a terror, which in this situation, she became a terror. To force him to break up, so that like she was like, oh no, you broke my heart, now I'm the victim, even though you're the crazy one. But anyways, that was just the one example that I remember. But anyways, let's go on.
Are unattractive. And so now the problem is not these things. It's not even that you don't care enough. It's not even that she never got good morning texts. It's that she literally does not like you anymore. Does not like you. Now, unfortunately, she has to break up with you. And then you're going to ask her why. And she's going to list out all the reasons why she has to break up with you. And you are going to say, no, you should not break up with me because of those reasons, because from now on, I am going to do all of these things. And you will never have to worry about me never doing these things again, because I'm going to do them every single day. But remember, it doesn't even matter if you were to do all of these things anymore, because the problem now is that she's unattracted to you and just simply does not like you anymore. And now she's going to go move on with her life, and you're going to go and tell your friends that you got dumped by absolutely no reason, and that you guys all hate her, and that she's crazy for dumping you over something so simple. But in reality, she never dumped you at all. This was a slow moving process that eventually led to the final reason, and you weren't dumped. You probably actively chose not to give her what she said she needed, and now you guys aren't together anymore. Sorry.
We can go through the specific parts again, but I think overall, what she said the guy should feel when he gets dumped, and for all those reasons, like, it's not a good reason. I think if a girl is unattracted to you, just say that I'm not into this relationship anymore. Don't blame it on all these little other things, because she did say, I'm not attracted to you anymore by the end of all of it. Right? I don't know. And that's what I think relationships are like really broken. Oh my god, hugs.
I'm broken watching that video. First of all, this is very, like, the examples she provides are very specific. This is 110% something she did. So, lady, settle your tits. All right, calm your tits. Secondly, I don't even know where to begin.
Vivi,
I don't
woman.
even know where to begin.
Okay,
Listen,
let's go to the beginning. Let's go to the beginning. Let's go there. The whole idea of something small.
She's not she's projecting, yes, but this is these examples are entirely too specific. My dog's birthday, blah, blah, blah. You know what that is? I'm going to tell you guys, listen, I'm going to shut this down real quick. If you have a guy, this girl broke up with this guy, and I'm telling you, this girl broke up with this guy because these examples are entirely too specific for her not to be talking about herself. She broke up with him because she got the ick, and she never liked him in the first place. That's the short version of this story.
And that's what I was saying. She's not attracted to him anymore. So
she
just
never
why not
was.
be honest?
Yeah, and she got together with him for whatever reason. Maybe he was a rebound, maybe he was like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with something like that though. Okay, rebound. Oh, he's the first good guy that I've dated, and everybody else was a douchebag, and now she's finding all these little nitpicky things. We've all seen on social media the list of like what gives girls the ick, that really long list. We've all seen those videos. Okay, this is exactly what happened. She might have been into him very, very at first, but she wasn't into him enough to compromise on anything. These examples are entirely too specific. This is her, and she didn't like this guy to begin with, but she dated him for whatever reason, probably because he was nice and she needed a nice guy at that point because her heart was broken,
To
and this
take care of her.
yeah, and to heal her broken heart. And then when that happened, she got irritated, and she broke up with him, citing all these excuses. These are not real things. Nobody celebrates their dog's birthday like that. And even if you do celebrate your dog's birthday like that, you cannot expect a guy to remember that sort of thing. That's a girl thing. We girls are very emotional. We get attached to emotional things that don't make any damn sense, like dogs' birthdays.
But
That's a
even
girl
with
thing. That's not
that,
a guy
it's
thing,
like
okay? Oh my god.
5 minutes late to dinner is not that bad unless you specifically told him, like, "Hey, this reservation, if we're late 5 minutes, then we lose out on it." I mean, that's fair because you warned
Yeah.
him, but you can't just blow up every time because 'cause they're 5 minutes late. Maybe half an hour. I would be
Mm-mm.
mad at half an hour, but not
With
5
no
minutes.
and that's a half an hour with no
Communication.
text message. Right. Like, "Hey, traffic's bonkers. I had to leave the office late, blah, blah, blah." I am a big stickler, me personally. This is my personal thing. I'm a huge stickler. Please text me when you get there, when you get home. When you get home, when you get there, blah, 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 blah. Drives me bonkers when I say that. And this is not just relationship wise, but like friendships too, because this is my way of making sure you're okay because we live in a very dangerous world right now. Guy, girl, whatever, please tell me that you got home okay. Like, "Hey, I'm home. Thumbs up, goodbye." That's my big thing. So Duke always texts me when he gets to work. Like, and it may not be right away. It may be 10, 15 minutes after he's clocked in, whatever. He's always like, "I'm here. Just, heads up." We also, like, I can see where he's at, so I know that he made it. But I am a huge stickler that I do that with my friends. I'll text them, "Hey, I made it home okay, just so you know." You just never know. That is my big thing. And he's learned that from me. And I've learned that he needs space when he first wakes up because he's a guy and you guys are all discombobulated. And you guys don't want us to be like, "Hi, how are you? What happened? Did you have a good sleep?" Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? This is not reasons to break up with somebody.
Well, not
I'm
good
done.
reasons.
Not good reasons to break up with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, she made it her reason, so, yeah, I don't like hearing that type of behavior, and I've seen it before, and it's wildly unfair, and just be honest, I think a lot of girls like to just have a roster, the idea to have a roster and constant attention, but if you're always
Mhm.
seeking out attention, you're not getting good quality guys like apparently she did in this situation. So, like, it's better to be alone than with someone you don't like, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I will say on the flip side of that, and I will say she's not wrong when she says, "Well, we ask you to do these things and then you lapse." That happens with guys a lot. It doesn't matter how good the guy, how bad the guy, because guys' brains don't work the same way, right? So let's say, whatever reason, let's take her seriously to a certain point and say that she likes to know, a good morning text because of this reason, because maybe her ex never did that and he was cheating on her, whatever. Okay, it's a trauma response. Or maybe her dad did it every single day until one day he didn't and he died in a car accident. Whatever. Okay, let's go with that kind of thing. And so she says, "Listen, hun, babe, love of my life, whatever. I would really appreciate if you did this for me in the mornings, because of A, B, and C." Okay, he doesn't understand it because he's a guy, because he's like, "That doesn't make any freaking sense and you're being emotional." Okay, whatever. But he does it and he lapses. Guys don't process things that way. We can't get mad at them. We do, and we can, but we can't get mad at them to the point where it becomes a deal breaker. That's so ridiculous because in their brains, that is I'm coming home, I'm here, I'm awake, I'm sending you like whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't process the same way. And so you have to be able to sit down and talk to that person and not let it build up that way and you get mad at them because they forgot your dog's birthday. Like, what? I can't get over
That is
that. That is the dumbest shit.
stupid reason. And
I
I'm sorry,
can't.
a girl got a haircut unless it's drastic. I don't think even other people
No,
notice.
guys don't notice that at all.
Like,
They don't notice it unless you chop it off completely. Like, if you go from long hair to super short hair or you dye it from brown to pink, like, they're not gonna notice, right? It doesn't matter to them. They don't notice that kind of stuff.
not
And you
minute details.
yeah, it's all the minute details, and you can say that it's disrespectful or whatever, but what you say is, you get home and you're like, "Hey, I had my hair appointment today, you know, what do you think of how it looks now?" And they're like, I like it. And then that's your okay, cool, he likes it. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be like, oh my God. If you want that, get a gay friend or a girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
Not
Yeah.
romantically, but like a girl space friend. That's what us girls are for. We notice that stuff because we are more I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say
Detail
emotional, but we are
oriented.
more emotional, but we're more detail oriented. We notice these little things. And it's a great trait that women have. It's a natural trait we have because we have to notice little things because that is what helps us raise our kids. Because if you don't notice the little things, and how are you going to notice that Tommy has lost his freaking mind and is going off the deep end, kind of thing. But we're using it now. We're not using it for families and children now. We're all super single. We're all super childless, as a general rule kind of thing. And so now we're using it to overanalyze every little stinking detail. And I'm not glass houses. I do it too. We overanalyze every single detail instead. So we're putting it to terrible use instead of putting it to good use, which is what it's supposed to be put for. It drives me freaking bonkers.
I was just reading Ian's message. Get a
Oh
friend
my
who loves
God.
June parades. Ah.
No, but
Oh my God.
seriously. And why do gay men notice that stuff? Because they're feminine. Because they're womanized. Womanized? Whatever. Womanized. Feminized? Whatever the word is, right? So that's the whole thing. Men don't notice that stuff.
Not typically. There's a
Not
rare
typically.
few, but generally
Now,
no.
I'll do my nails and I'll go to Duke and be like, hey, what do you think? And he'll look at them and go, yeah, or no, and that color is not really my thing, but they look nice, or whatever. That's how you have to do it. Like, they're not just going to notice it right off the bat.
Don't expect men to be mind readers. That's all I know. We got a few things here. Ian with another gifted memberships. Yay!
Yay!
I think
Ian!
I made him feel really bad.
Listen, it worked. So
Hey, my non-grift was a good grift.
your non-grift worked out in the griftiest way.
He's gonna use that against me now. Thank you, Ian, for the gifted memberships. Can you read this?
Ian so forth for 50 British pounds. Quote, you're gonna think she's crazy, says the woman stabbing at the lunatic flowchart.
She is
Really?
talking about herself, who is crazy. So
She definitely those examples were way too specific. I'm sorry.
very close to home. And I just
Oh my God.
people need to grow up, but after watching Jersey Shore, and so in season 2, Angelina, let me get this right. So she started dating this guy who was a nice guy, bought her gifts and stuff, and only went on dates, didn't do anything with her, and didn't smush. And then she smushed Vinny while dating him. And then the next night she's in bed with the original guy, didn't have sex with him, but made it look like she did with her roommates. And so she was getting called a whore. And I'm just thinking, I bet you that's like real life examples, like that girl who had sex with like 300 people in like a year, which is wild, right?
Mhm.
Australian girl. And that's something we're normalizing. And
Yeah.
in the show too, the guys are like, there's different standards for guys. It's incredibly funny how conversations from 2010 are still very relevant to today.
Mhm.
So Italians are based. Uh, and so we're at this moment where some people think that they're the most perfect, ideal partner in the world, and they do things like that.
Yeah, it just drives me crazy. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, again, glass stones or stones at glass houses, but because I think we all as girls, you know, now that we're grown up or we look back and we're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I did that." But we've all done something not this crazy, maybe, hopefully, but similar where you're just like, "Oh, I don't know why he doesn't." But they're not mind readers. People can't read minds. I wish that'd be nice, but we don't. And so we have to be able to communicate and sit down and be like, "This is why I feel the way I feel. You may not understand it, but this is what's going on." And that way he
Mhm.
can be like, "Yeah, you're right. I can't relate to that at all whatsoever, but well, I don't know. Okay, I'll
Uh,
work on it." Or okay, the blah blah blah,
yeah.
you know?
Um,
Yeah, no.
Also a lot of things I've noticed is the more you complain about a dude, to your friends and your family, you put off a certain perception only that they see the negative aspects. So, you
Mhm.
know, if you're letting these little things be a big problem, what will happen when a big problem is
When the
actually there?
actual big problem shows up. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
little
Yeah, your family and your friends aren't gonna like your boyfriend if you do that all the time, right? "Oh my god, he forgot this, he didn't do this, he's not clean, blah, blah, blah." It's very annoying also to hear complaining all the time about a
Oh,
lot.
yeah. I don't care
So
who you are, man, woman, whatever, like, complaining all the time is ridiculous. We get sick of it on Twitter. I see you guys not you guys specifically, but, well, some of you guys, and all the time on Twitter complaining about the pettiness and the infighting and the blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing. Ugh, my brain, I can't.
Mhm.
My brain hurts.
Yeah. So, Andrew Matthews with 5 British pounds, thank you. Um, wow, I feel like this is hitting close to my home. If a girl dyes her hair purple and starts drinking heavily, is that a red flag? Ask Mark.
I I don't think it's a red flag until she puts pineapple on her pizza.
Oh, no. Remember that breakup story you said at the beginning? It's actually real now.
You can have the pineapple on the pizza.
Oh my
Mm-mm-mm.
god. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. God, this is ugly laughing. Oh my gosh.
You sound
Okay.
like a mouse.
I wanted to just
Face tugs. Eh!
because we're gonna keep the show at an hour, but this video made me laugh. I mean, okay, there's it looks like there's now a thing where girls are videotaping themselves working, but guys are actually saying things. Now,
Mm.
this video, we'll watch it. We'll see how you feel. Um,
Try spending time working out. Help a lot more. Sitting there fucking videotaping yourself the whole time. Stupid, why are you doing it? Try spending time.
okay, so try spending more time working out. The guy says to her, it'll help a lot more. Sitting there effing videotaping yourself the whole time. It's stupid why you're doing it. Um, yeah. Anyways, sorry, ugly
Okay,
laugh.
wait. Bring it back up for me though, and play it again because I want to see her form.
Oh my god.
Try spending time working out.
It's totally wrong too.
Sitting there fucking videotaping yourself the whole time.
It's so wrong. She's using momentum to pull it down. But anyways, yeah, it's totally wrong. Like she's
That's-
like swaying in order to pull the weight down. I understand that, but
Now, listen. I follow girls. Like, I follow, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you've seen me share Kevin Cooney's videos. He's the guy's like, "Good morning, you bad, beautiful bitch." Blah, blah. His wife, Ashley, has started posting some of her like workout videos. She's in leggings and usually like a sports bra, you know, and she'll film herself. However, she's actually doing the work, right? Like you can see she's doing the work. You can see it, like you can tell by her physique, she's doing the work. I'm not, this girl's in shape, don't get me wrong. However, I don't know what form that was, but even I know that that's not correct. And maybe she's mad until she's not really focused. But
no,
you,
but that's
listen
already
though,
too
but look
like
at the way her shirt is tucked. Why? You're doing a pull down? I don't even know the proper name.
lat pull down.
A lat pull down. Why is your shirt tucked like that?
I mean,
Why?
nothing about the shirt. It's just she's using the momentum of her body to pull the weight down, and she's pulling and not doing a slow release either. But
Yeah. Well,
anyways,
and her shirt is tucked like that to show off her butt. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point right there. That is
yeah.
it right there. Any
So
normal girl that I follow that films her gym videos doesn't anyway, all right, anyway. This guy is hilarious and I want to know what gym this is because I want to go to it.
so I think I have two things to say. These videos of herself suck. Like, not that good. So I hope
Yeah.
she's learning her form. Two, very true. If you're videotaping yourself the whole entire time, and I'm glad she doesn't have that little, the little microphone on her, the lav mic,
Oh god, yeah.
because then that would be like way over the top. I'm not a big fan of that. I guess the third one, I see why he is upset. Now, we don't know if there were other interactions before
That
or
would be my
after
guess.
the
I was going to
video,
bring that up too. I was
because
going to bring that up too.
I don't think, and I don't know if a guy would just yell at a person for just videotaping herself if she's doing it like kind of discreetly and not being an a-hole, right? So I'm thinking likely there's context to him yelling at her, because when I'm in a gym, I like avoid everyone, and I feel like I work
Yeah.
out like a male, so I don't know. Would you in chat ones if you would just yell at a girl just for videotaping herself? I don't know. If
It
you're
sounds
being
like
annoying.
honestly, if you go back to the beginning and play it again, to me, it sounds like he's responding to her. Right?
Oh, it's muted. Sorry, 1 second.
I spend the time working out. Help a lot more.
That is the middle of an argument to me. That is the middle of a situation. She put her phone down and started recording or possibly edited the video. Try spending more time working out. First of all, one, we don't even know that he's talking to her specifically. She says he is, but was he? He's kind of off camera. We don't know who he's talking to. We assume it's her. It's probably her, but at the same time, we don't know he's talking to her specifically. He doesn't make any indication that he's not in the frame. He's not being like, you over there on the lat down pole. You know what I mean? So we don't even know that he's talking to her specifically, for one. Two, to me, where this video starts, it's in the middle of something, whatever it is. She's not in form, which means she never does it in form. One of two things. She either never does it in form and she's just doing it for clout, which is a strong possibility. Or the other possibility is that she's mad and upset and not focusing. So she's, right? Because she's having this guy yell at her because there's more context in the story because she did something to set him off.
And that's why, like, Sam Dog here, it's the reality gym culture, a lot of toxicity. What are you going to yell at every gym 304 in the world? And that's what I'm thinking.
No,
Like, there's
something
no
happened.
way that, like, this is unprovoked because I know so many gym bros, they don't give a crap unless you say something to them.
Yeah. This is
They
and Justin
understand.
says, yeah, he already asked to move the camera. That's what I think happened. I think that she was filming all over the place and was getting people's way, and this was him being like, "Oh my god, for the love of freaking God, just work out." You know what I mean? And so now, and whether or not she has that whole interaction on video, but this is very, to me anyway, it's very strategically, it starts at a very strategic point. He's very clearly finishing a sentence, if that makes sense. Like he's finishing, he's in the middle of an argument. He's not starting something. He's very much in the middle of a conversation slash argument. That is the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
He's not just rambling. That is a conversation. And I would even go to bet if you find the original video of this, that is her ignoring him and like walking away and sitting down. And do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Am I making
Yeah.
sense? Like
Yeah,
that's what I think happened.
I don't think we'll ever really see the whole video. She probably won't
Probably
release
not.
that, but
Joey Swole may get her to do it, but
Joey
maybe it'll-
Swalls, we need you to do a reaction to
we need
this
you, Joey.
because like if it was unprovoked, then yeah, I mean, dude is a bit intense to yell at a person randomly, but
Agreed.
I feel like I couldn't believe it was just unprovoked.
No, the way the video starts, it doesn't sound like it was unprovoked. It sounds
And
like
also, like,
you were having a problem and you cut him off and you ignored him.
yeah,
That's what that sounds
I
like.
hate watching those videos where the girls will be like, "Ugh, don't get in my frame." Like, it's a public gym. If
Mhm,
anything, it's a private gym, and you are
mhm,
filming as if it's public, but it's not. You're not
mhm.
supposed to film in gyms, and there's a way to do it. It was like, "Hey, I just wanna film this. I'm not gonna put it online. I just wanna see my form." Great. I think most
Yep.
people will be like, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
But, you know? Yeah.
Bean says, "It would not bother me, but I can understand how it could bother others." Listen, you say that now, but I'm telling you, I've seen enough of I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen enough of these videos. Do you know what these girls have to do to get these videos done? I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what they have to do. Okay. They position the phone. Okay. And they do arm workout. And then they have to position it this way. It's not just one fluid motion, right? They position the phone at least 5 or 6 times per workout, to like workout set, depending on what they're doing, and it's the angle. So they'll put it down, right? And then they'll do their rep, and then they go back and they look at it, and oh, it's not in frame. So then now they have to put it down a different way. It is not just set it up and go. It's not like just putting it on a tripod and recording your kids playing soccer. It is, oh my God, some of these girls I've seen, it's ridiculous the amount of, and then not only are you taking up that, first of all, you look ridiculous, but secondly, you're taking up time on the weight rack, the machine, the treadmill, the whatever it is you're trying to do to get that shot. You're taking up other people's time. We're coming home back from work, we're going to the gym on the way to work, we're on our lunch breaks, blah blah blah, and here you are every 5 freaking, oh my God, like get out of the way. Get your own gym at home if it's that serious. You know what I mean? So you can film yourself. Like, have at it, lady. But get out of my personal space. If I ever see that in person, I would be so upset. Like, move. I need this treadmill too. There's 37,000 people in this gym right now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gyms
Some of
do
them
have
do.
rules,
Some of
and
them
I feel
do.
like it's
Yeah.
becoming more prevalent that people are, or people
Mhm.
like establishments are making rules about no filming.
Yep.
The hard part is, you know, some people get virtually trained by people and they do ask for videos for form so that they
Mhm.
can help you if they can't be present. And so, who was it earlier here? Yeah, Grant says, I've seen trainers in my gym film. They're always so polite, so there's never been
Yes.
an issue. And that's the thing is like I feel like they
That's
know
the
where they're coming
difference.
from,
Yes.
being
Yep.
polite. And
I mean,
yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say when I worked at there's a gym in Vegas called Yak Fitness. And it was down the street from my work. It was a little bit pricier because it was more of a bodybuilder gym, kind of like Gold's. where like professionals went, the UFC guys worked out there, like that kind of thing, you know, when they weren't at their own gym or whatever. And I always saw trainers filming their clients, usually like the modelly looking clients that they have with the boobs, and we all have seen them, right? But they always made sure there was no one around them. And like if I got into their frame, or if I needed the treadmill that was in their shot, they would not film. And I would always ask them, like, they were super respectful. They were always like, hey, do you mind, like, if we switch treadmills, that way you're not, you know, if you were being in the frame, that's fine, but, or we don't want that for our personal video. And that goes for like the gym advertisements as well. Like you see all these videos of Golds, EOS, Planet Fitness, blah, blah, recording these people working out. Well, they're not just going to film some random Joe, right? It's staged. So these guys would do the same thing for their UFC fighters or their bodybuilding. When the bodybuilding competition was in Vegas, they would do that kind of thing, and they would always ask and always make sure. That's the difference, right? And I've seen videos of good gym etiquette on even these Instagram and TikTok girlies where they're like, hey, like, just so you know, I'm filming, are you okay with that? You know, are you okay with it? You may end up in my shot. And the person would say yes or no, and if they say no, they would cut it off. That's it. Period. End story. How many sets do you have? Okay, I'll wait till you're done. Cool. Like I do online training or whatever. That's the difference. These other girls, they're just doing it to do it because they know it gets in the clout because they're wearing their short shorts. And also, if you have to pull your shorts, as somebody who knows this, I got hips and thick thighs. If you have to constantly pull your shorts down, they don't fit you. If they're rolling up your butt crack, they don't fit you, ma'am. You need a bigger size. There's nothing wrong with that, but please get a pair that fits you, for God's sake.
That's a common style they go for. In your crack shorts or pants.
They
Not
don't
a fan
fit.
of that.
It's not comfortable. You know where that rides? It's not comfortable, first of all. Secondly, I don't need your booty sweats or your vajayjay sweats on the machine that I'm about to use, or the theme park ride I'm about to theme park ride. Theme park thoughts. I see you. Anyway, that's a whole other argument. Wear clothes, for God's sake. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, those peach shorts aren't that bad, but there's other colors that people wear.
You can tell they don't fit her though, because
gray.
they're rolled up at the bottom. When they roll
I
up,
don't like.
you know, they don't fit. And that's not like knocking it. She's still got a great butt. Don't get me wrong. But if your shorts, when you walk, are rolling up into the rollies, they don't fit your thighs right. Okay. And then it may be a manufacturer issue. It may be a size issue. I don't know. But either way, first of all, that's how you get chafing. Secondly, that's not comfortable. Get a pair that fits you. Get longer shorts, maybe just a smidge longer. You could still.
But then they don't have simps if they do that, Tugs.
No, I beg to differ, because the pants still fit the booty the same. It's the thighs that's the problem. I know this because I have thighs and a butt. It's awful.
Personally, I like a 4-inch length for shorts, but that's just me. I do still love a good booty short though.
See, and 4-inch on me does that roll up thing and gets. I gotta get the 6-inch because I have wide hips
bigger's
and
the
a
better.
rounder bum. It just is. But the 6 inches on me look like a booty short on not so hippie, like straighter girls. Do you see where I'm going with this? We all have different body shapes. For the love of Pete, pick a short that fits you. I promise you'll love yourself for it. I promise you. I'm done. I'm sorry. I know I'm ranting. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm personally call it a night because your girl is tired. Tugs is tired after her rants too. She's ranted quite a bit.
Can't with these thoughts. These thoughties.
But yes. Tugs, anything coming up tomorrow for you?
What is tomorrow? Thursday. I will be streaming tomorrow night around 5 p.m. Central once Duke leaves for work. I'm not going to promise a stream earlier in the day because the sun's out and I need to tan the other side of my body. So, but 5 p.m.-ish Central for sure. Nothing important otherwise, just kind of figuring his schedule out now that we have one. And then Tuesday we have Dadcast with Bromable. And then next Wednesday we have
Yay.
another Poor Choices. Yay. And hopefully Extra Girl
Yay.
won't be dead. And I think I'm going to get
Yay.
Nightingale. So if anybody wants to join me on
Yay.
Nightingale, let me know.
There you go. So follow Tugs everywhere. I'm gonna go to bed, and
Mhm.
if I do any stream tomorrow, it'll probably only be D&D, but we'll see. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully you can make
Hopefully
it.
I'm better, because I would rather actually stream. I miss streaming. Feels like it's been too long, and I miss you guys, and I miss you. I'm sad we didn't get to stream last night, but I was sleeping and I loved it.
It's okay. I played Power World on the Xbox and we had 12 crashes,
Yay!
which is
It's
better
getting
than the
less.
20 something. It is less. It's better than the 20 something it has been. So kudos.
Yay!
But yeah, I think I'm gonna get Nightingale though. This looks like an interesting game. So
We'll
if you want to play
see. We'll
Nightingale,
see.
let me know.
I did buy it, so thank you everyone for all the hope you get wells in the chat. Maybe I will get the sexy jazz voice. I'm hoping, but I don't know about it. My throat is so sore, doctor. What do I do for it? Okay, that's it.
I'm sure Mark can tell you. Hey!
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
No.
Yeah, cool. Love you guys, and don't forget next week we'll have Bramable for Dadcast, and we'll see you guys then. And bye.
Bye.